So this is a really healthy, simple snack that I like to make. I've had quite a few people ask me how I do it. My mother, who's vegan, absolutely loved it. I made it the last time she came to visit. You only need kale, extra virgin olive oil, and then some seasonings of your choosing. Garlic powder, salt, pepper, cayenne pepper if you want a little kick, something like that. I like to pre-mix mine so that I can use it on other things as well. And so I just kind of make a little mixture of things and spices that I like, and we put that on at the end. Preheat your oven to 365, 370, somewhere in there depending on your oven. And let's give you a close-up of what the prep looks like. Alright, so it's not rocket science. You take the kale, you wash it really well, you break off the leaves from the stalk, leaf pieces about that big, and then you just put it in a bowl like this. Get a good little helping. You know, there's still some water on it, but that's okay. From washing, you want to make sure you wash it really well. Take your extra virgin olive oil. Very little goes a long way. I mean, seriously, just drizzle it. Just drizzle. Great. Then kind of hand toss it. Get it nicely coated all over. You'll even see the color kind of start to change where, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, but it's a little bit white right now. And as the oil covers it, it brings out that nice green color. And that's how you know it's really nice and coated. So, and that's it for prep. So if you have one of these cooking stones are awesome. I use it for everything. I would highly recommend you get one. You can use a cooking sheet, but I would say really get a stone if you can. You know, Pampered Chef has them, stuff like that. But just put the kale on here. You know, you don't want it to have multiple layers, but if it's overlapping, that's okay. Throw it in the oven for 12 minutes at 370. So at that point, you will take it out of the oven. And they're going to be a little bit soggy still, kind of. Not going to be evenly cooked. Grab a fork. Moving around a little bit. I just like to try and move around, get some oil that's moved off of them onto the pan, kind of on the other side. Stir it up pretty well. Flatten it back out. Try and make sure that they're not sitting on top of each other. And you're going to add the seasoning at the end. Someone else recommended I do that. I don't remember their reasoning, but it's worked out pretty well so far. And I think it's more so the seasoning doesn't clump in one spot and, you know, one bite have too much, because as it starts to dry out and you pull it out of the oven later, and put the seasonings on and spread it around, it just doesn't have a tendency to clump up on one piece as opposed to another. So anyway, that's it. You can already hear that it's getting crispy, but we don't want them to be soggy. That just makes it nasty. So we're going to throw that back in for another 10 minutes. So that's it. A little quick toss. Everything feels nice and crispy. Take our little homemade seasonings here. Sprinkle it on as much as you like. I like to sprinkle it, toss a little bit more on. Do that a couple of times. Make sure everything's nice and coated. And that, my friends, is it. And that, my friends, is how you make your kale chips. I hope you enjoy, and as always, be sure to share with your friends.